Hey guys, it's Cam back for the last video of my 1 month running challenge. I wanted to give you guys a recap of my 5K that I did, would have been last Saturday, so about a week ago, and then what's next for running on my channel, as well as some other challenges that I'm thinking about doing, kind of laying out what my ideas are. So we'll start by talking about my race, and then we'll talk about what kind of my ideas for the running challenge going forward is. So my race on Saturday, I was gonna record part of it, but actually my girlfriend and I woke up a little bit late for the race, so it was a little bit of a rush morning. Um, it went really well though. I got an 18:45-ish, so that's way better than what I even anticipated, and definitely was my fastest 5K that I've run in a very long time. Um, I'm gonna actually throw up the statistics on the screen here somewhere, but an 18:45 is something like, I want to say like a 6:07 average mile, and my average mile for the 5K was around a 6:07, which is pretty damn good. I've been aiming to run under 6:10 through kind of all my trainings that I've been doing, so that was really good. The course was honestly perfect. The way that I would describe it is basically there was one big hill at the top, and then you ran out 1.5 miles, and then you just ran back, and then you ran down the hill to the finish line. So you got the hill out of the way first, and then it was flat on a bike path the rest of the way, and then you ran back down the hill kind of as your finish. So I think definitely that really helped me to get under 19, was that good hill at the end. But it was also semi early in the morning and it was pretty cool. So that was also a really big help to me as well. Um, it's just really exciting because I have not run that fast in a very long time. And based on that, I want to continue training for 5Ks. This week was a little bit, I would say, more of an off week. I did run like maybe 8 miles or so, and I'll probably run tomorrow morning. But I just wanted to have a little bit of a break from running for a while, for about a week. But yeah, that race was really, really good. And it made me want to keep running 5Ks kind of going into the future. So, kind of what like my next running challenge will be. Like I said, I do want to continue doing it as a 5K. I do have a lot of ideas though for kind of how to make my content better. So one thing is that my videos are definitely probably a little bit too long. So I think my next challenge for running, I'm going to try and record like one day at a time and just upload one day at a time and make it more like easily digestible videos. I also want to talk kind of more in depth about my other running topics. So like kind of what I'm eating, how I'm planning my training plan, things of that nature. Just kind of different extra running content that's not just about like the run itself. Obviously, I want to try some new locations as well. Try running in some more unique places, do some hills, stuff like that. Um, Potentially doing like some running challenges and stuff like that. I also want to have more of a flexible schedule. I went into the last challenge with like everything planned out to the day, but it just turns out that when you're working and when you're doing a bunch of other stuff, it's hard to keep track or keep yourself on to that every time. So I kind of want to do it more as in like these are like the criteria you have to hit for the week. You have to hit the long run and you'll know what the long run is. You'll have to hit the workout and you'll know what the workout is, but you can kind of adjust days as you see fit. So I'm gonna try and find a race upcoming. I think I might try to do in November, kind of like a turkey trot. So that would give me probably about a month and a half to train. As for goals, I would really like to get maybe even under 18:30. I think ultimately I would really like to run faster than my fastest 5K, which was a 17:40. I'm a long way from that. I got over a minute to go. But I think that it's definitely doable. Um, Another thing that I noted down, I'm reading my note list here, um, is kind of getting more audience interaction as well as trying to do more in depth for like race day and race prep. I'll try to also probably do a benchmark 5K somewhere in the middle just to see, and I could do a kind of in the race day video as well. So those are just some of my ideas for how to make the running challenge better going forward. I'm definitely going to keep doing running on my channel. It's kind of it's a passion of mine, and trying to beat my own goal and to kind of record it has been a really good opportunity. Now to get into sort of what's next for my channel. Other than that, I have a couple ideas for things that I've wanted to do, and I think kind of challenging myself to do them for my YouTube channel would be really good. So there's kind of like, I would say, a big three for what I might want to do. I've always wanted to produce music, but I really don't know anything about music theory or like where even to begin. So I think recording my journey of trying to learn how to make and produce music would be super cool. It's something I've really enjoyed, and I kind of feel like I have a sound that I would be going for, which I would describe more then. But yeah, that's one option. One of the other options would be kind of like a challenge of like a month or a 3-month challenge of like every day or every week trying like a different new thing. So this would definitely be more of like a variety, but it would be able to like challenge me and hit kind of new things. So it'd be kind of definitely the essence of the channel is like trying a bunch of new things. And then the other one is I think eventually, long term in my career, I would love to do consulting for small businesses or like work in a nonprofit. So like just a smaller organization that has more of a commitment to like a mission. I think that would be really cool. Like I find a lot of enjoyment helping small businesses and like small business owners kind of achieve their dreams, but also if a nonprofit was doing something that I really enjoyed, I would also do that. So doing like kind of a career development series where I'm like trying to do things that could help me like progress towards that goal could be really interesting as well. So those are sort of the three that I'm looking at right now. I'd have to develop out a plan for each, but I'm hoping to make that decision and think it through a little bit on Sunday of this weekend, so that I can have a video out to you guys kind of kicking off that. And then right after that, I'm also going to kick off the running one. So we'll have some good content coming up, hopefully, for you guys, trying a few different things. It'll be really interesting to see what I want to decide, because I want to make it something that I really would enjoy doing. So I'm just going to record my journey for all of it. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. I appreciate all the people who watched. If anyone watched the first series for running, I do promise that I'm going to make it more interesting going forward and try to be kind of more appealing to talk about some of my different experiences running and stuff like that. I really would like to do one challenge running video per week as well. So you could expect that from me as well. So I think things are about to start really kicking off. I hope you guys stick around for all of that. Other than that, I'll see you guys later.